You're fired.
Pitchrider 4000 Mark II.
Hey, we just lost our saxophone player, but we're sending a replacement in the mail right now, so don't worry. We used to have a saxophone player to play the harmonies, but I've just been sent his replacement. That's not going to work. The only way I could replace somebody with this is if I had some sort of digital instrument that could play saxophone noises. I used this to convert my playing into digital information, MIDI, to control that instrument, and then I created some sort of logic to convert my playing into the harmony instead of playing a unison part. But that might actually be possible. So, you want to replace your best friend with a sampler. It's never been easier. First, just play a handful of long notes. You can play some high, medium, and lower notes to get the different timbres of your instrument and then replicate those. Throw that into your sampler. And this shows you how I'm selecting which sample based on the input note. So like a B2 is the first one, C#3 is the second sample. For my short range, that's all I needed. And to hear a short example, that easy. At a high level, the Pitchrider is pretty simple. You have your saxophone coming in. You keep the unchanged version sent out into the mixer. And then the digital version, the MIDI output, controls the sampler. And then that is also sent to the mixer. So you have the raw saxophone and then the harmonized synth part. One piece of the puzzle is to take my playing, the melody, convert that into the harmony of my former band members. First, we'll pitch it up by 7 half steps, which is a perfect fifth. And then we want to restrict those notes not to just a perfect fifth, but to a scale. And we're doing even more than that. We're choosing the notes that we want them to play based on what is coming in. If a B comes in, we'll play a B. If a C comes in a half step above, we'll still play the B. So we're not letting it play C. But more interestingly, if we play a C sharp, D, D sharp, or an E, the output will all be C sharp. So depending on what the melody is, the harmony is going to change intervals, and we're going to get to really design what our harmony sounds like. So the way it sounded with the real person was something like this. Pretty nice. Seems like we're going to miss him, right? So now that we've replaced him, you might be watching this and thinking, none of this looks like 1986. And you're right. Look outside. It's a 2024 Ford Edge Titanium all-wheel drive with EcoBoost. So it's not 1986. But they had samplers back then. They had the Pitchrider. You might need a MIDI bay and a lot more patience than I have, but you could do it back then, and you can do it now. If you want to try this, unfortunately, the Pitchrider is unobtainium. It's like 38 years old, but a good alternative is X-Translate. $20. It performs almost identically. Takes a little bit of tweaking, but it's really fun to play around with. I wonder what other uses there are for pitch detection. Hey, what's wrong with the blender? Oh, I automated it. I'll show you. It's really simple, actually. You just play C to turn it on and a G to turn it off. See? And it works to the lights, too. Cool. Someone have a pitchfork? You can put that down. No jobs are being stolen. If you had a noisy room and you needed to play something other than a harmony, you have nothing to worry about. Even then, the tracking is just a little bit iffy, so I was really surprised how much fun it was to have a harmony play in real time. Essentially a harmony pedal on guitar, but with saxophone. And everything in this video was actually real time. So the MIDI and everything, I didn't edit it. I did a little bit of mastering just to get the levels all right, but no magical movie tricks. Thank you so much for watching. I want to make more videos that make computer-aided performance accessible to everyone. So if you want to add a harmony part, if you want a drum to trigger at a certain part or lights to change, I want to make that easy for everybody. So it is like picking up an instrument rather than working a day job at Google.